ask if we can sit with them?
Just sit down.
Or just sit?
Yeah. Hi, is it okay if we sit here?
So we went to the middle school, as you just seen, and we sat with two girls. Their names were Sarah and Morgan. And when we went there, you would think, since we're a little bit older, that they would kind of be the ones more intimidated, which they were, but you would think they would be a little bit more scared and kind of like, why are there two high schoolers?
Were like, they were like laughing at us and like made us feel like
they
not
made
very
us
welcome.
feel like outsiders and like we weren't welcome because they were like looking at each other and like then looked back at us and like rolled their eyes and laughed, and we were kind of just like,
and
okay.
like we tried to like engage in like conversations and be like, are you excited for high school? And they were just like, no.
My manager said that you can't sit on the floor and eat just for like health reasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go up here.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So next we went to a restaurant and we started off and like we sat at a table, ordered bruschetta bread, and we were just kind of like relaxing, doing our own thing, and then once it came out is when we decided to go and sit on the floor. Yeah. And like, so we sat down and we kind of were like giggling, we're like, okay, and we're like, we got this, just eat. There was a table, there was probably like 10 of them, and they were just like glaring at us, but like they were farther away, so I don't know what they were saying. And then eventually our server came up to us and she told us that her manager wants us to like sit at the table because we were breaking
health regulations, something like that.
So we got told we couldn't do that, so we had to get up. But so Wegmans.
So we went to Wegmans and we got ice cream and we paid for it, got the receipt to make sure, just in case anyone would come up to us and be like, we can't steal. Be like, we did pay for it. So basically we got the ice cream and then we went back in the store just to walk around and get people's reactions, because I mean, you don't
usually
eat
open food while you're shopping.
Yeah, like maybe.
Oh, and then the one like older man was walking and I walked past him and he goes, oh, you couldn't wait till you got home? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend you.
Yeah, I didn't get that part on video, obviously, but I don't know, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was the only thing anybody actually said to us. Like, doing this, nobody said anything, none of the workers, because workers saw us, other than the one guy that was following us. Like, every worker we passed saw us with it. But nobody really said anything.
A lot of people gave us like weird glances.
Yeah, and like some people, they just do a double take, but not really like a weird. They just kind of be like, oh, like,
you're eating ice cream.
Okay, and then just keep going. They're just like, whatever. Probably
Yeah.
like stupid teenagers, but whatever.
But it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. There wasn't really any consequences.
Nothing at all. Okay, so like overall, like taking away from like this whole like breaking norms thing, like I learned and noticed that like you can do like weird things and like people in their head most likely are judging you, but nobody like
has an outward reaction to
like
it.
nobody was rude about it. Nobody was like, I mean, a couple like here and there, but yeah.
I think what we did was kind of out there, like I don't know, some of the things like sitting on the floor.
You don't do that, but like,
and you still really don't even get that big of a reaction. Like, I don't know, people like you
judge
said,
more in the head.
People
like,
just judge in their head and not really an outward reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And like they don't really say anything to you. They probably just think you're a freak, but don't say anything to you.
Right. But I don't know, like it definitely was fun to go around because, like, normally on a normal day basis, like, I wouldn't do things like this. So, like, I thought it was fun to go out and do random things and
Yeah.
say we have a reason to do it.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much.
I don't know.
So yeah.
But the ice cream's good. Cut.